This just might be one of the nicest homes on one of the nicest lots that I have shown in this particular price point. We're here in Canyon Creek Estates here in Sherman, Texas, about 25 minutes north of McKinney, Texas, and we've got 88-foot lots starting, so sitting around a third of an acre with 3 to 4 car garages and no HOA. I'll repeat that, no HOA. So if you're looking for a master plan community with gorgeous oversized one-story homes with no HOA, this might just be the only spot to look at. So an absolutely incredible value. We are right down the way from Lake Texoma. If you don't know anything about Lake Texoma, they have nice sandy beaches. You can rent a boat, pull up on your own private island and hang out for the entire day. They've got downtown Sherman and downtown Denison, which are large, vast, old downtowns that are absolutely beautiful with cobblestone streets, with shopping, dining, everything you could possibly want to do. And there are so many people moving up this way because the TI, which is the largest investment in Texas history, is going in right down the street. Over 2,000 jobs coming up this way. So if you're looking for an incredible value, an incredible investment, this might be the perfect place for you. This place is right next to multiple parks, playgrounds. We've got soccer fields, baseball fields, frisbee golf, basketball, everything right here in this community. So the house we're gonna be showing you here today is this gorgeous Highland home sitting just under 3,000 square feet with your 3 to 4 car garage and some of the best attention to detail that you're gonna see in any home. But what would you expect from Highland Homes? Nothing but the best. So let's go ahead and check it out. This insane home is the Birchwood floor plan by Highland Homes. We're gonna be all on one floor, starting around the 2,800 square foot mark, 4-bed, 3.5 bath, up to 4-bed, 4.5 bath. And of course, you're gonna have your media room and your study and a 4-car garage on these larger lots. Absolutely stunning home, as you can see right here behind me. So we're starting out here in the heart of the home in this gorgeous kitchen. You'll notice the attention to detail in here is absolutely incredible. We've got this waterfall quartz countertop right here. Nice and big layout. If you love counter space, you've got this deep sink right here. Your electrical outlet. I always have to do this because I love that little feature they have now in the homes. But everything is really nice, high end, and they did an amazing job. You know that Highland is one of the best builders out here in DFW, and they build in all price points. So you'll see that you've got these high-end luxury appliances as well. These are Electrolux that are gonna be coming with these homes. They even put the pools on here for you. Really, really nice. You've got this oversized Vena hood, the glass inserts right here, which will be an option for you with the LED puck lighting, the awesome backsplash that actually carries all the way to the top of the ceiling. So these cabinets go up about 10 feet and then you're gonna have the backsplash all the way to the top. So just a little bit of attention to detail that you're not gonna see in a lot of homes out here. You've got your double oven that are gonna match the appliances throughout. So just really nice, seamless work. You'll see the cabinets to the top right here. So no additional space up top above the fridge like you're usually gonna see in a lot of the homes out here. So these, with the 3 to 4 car garage, you can have the 3-car tandem as well as an extra garage space, which is something you're not gonna see just about anywhere, especially with Highland Homes. So this is actually gonna be your entrance from your 3-car tandem garage, which is now the sales rep's office space where we'll be meeting you. So right when you come through the garage, you're gonna have this additional space right here. You've got your mud bench right off of this door, right here in the corner. You got all this additional cabinetry that's gonna be matching in the kitchen. This really cool sink, all this additional storage right here. And then your stacked washer and dryer. So just a really cool, unique setup with a little window right in the middle above your sink, which is a nice little added touch, but just a really cool house, really cool layout. So you'll see that right off of, we'll actually hop around over here, show you the rest of the kitchen space. So you've got this awesome little bar section over here that's gonna match the kitchen really high end. Once again, if you have kids like myself, you're not super neat and tidy, this is a really cool look, but it's not super practical. So if you didn't want the glass inserts, of course, you don't have to do that. And if you're wondering where your pantry space is, you're gonna have a nice size pantry. It's pretty good size. Not the biggest, but still a lot bigger than a lot of homes you see of this size. And you got cabinetry everywhere in this home. But this is where it really gets exciting and is a showstopper for those of you who like nice homes. I love this layout, this floor plan. You've got these tall cathedral ceilings, all these beams throughout that are gonna match your kitchen cabinets. And then you'll see they've got the floating shelves right back here with the cabinetry down below. That just, once again, attention to detail, super, super nice. You got the white painted brick right here. Gas fireplace, just flip a switch, you're gonna get lots of heat out of there. And then you're gonna have your TV connections right here, ready to access, easy to hang up. And my favorite feature of these homes is gonna be this beautiful, two beautiful sliders. These are 10-foot black sliders right here. Most of the time we show you these are gonna be about the 7 to 8 foot range. These are gonna be 10 foot tall. And there's not one, but there's two of them looking out on your expansive, oversized back patio. So if natural light is your thing, this is a perfect home for it because the entire back wall is all glass. So super cool setup. You're gonna be into your dining space. So this is a nice open floor plan for those of you who love to entertain. You like the open floor plan look, you like the tall ceilings. This is a great setup for you. You got plenty of seating for 6, 8, 10 people right here. And then you'll see they've even got the room for additional furniture back here. So if you wanted to move this table a little ways from the living area, you could definitely do that and even fit a bigger table over here. And it also looks all the way into the front of the house. And because this is a 1-story floor plan, it's gonna be a very long, big, wide entryway that we're gonna show you here in just a little bit. So towards the back corner of the house, you're gonna have your gorgeous master retreat in the traditional space. You'll have 3 exits into the backyard. This will be your third one and easiest to access. Little window section over here. You could do something with this, put some extra cabinetry or whatever you can think of. But when you enter into this bedroom, it is super bright. Once again, you got these 7, 8 foot windows over here. Much larger windows than you're gonna see. I say large windows a lot, as you know, but when you go to Highland Homes, you see me standing next to these windows. You see that they actually are really, really big. It looks like you've got, I would say 11, 12 foot ceilings in here in this bedroom. So if you like ceiling height, once again, you're gonna love the ceiling height in here. Nice, big layout. Feels very large. You've got all this space, a little seating area over here and your furniture, and it does not feel crowded whatsoever. And these beautiful white oak hardwood floors are a nice touch as well. This is gonna have the barn door right here that just slides open. This will be kind of an option for you. Of course, you're gonna have spec homes with different features in them, or you could build from the ground up and choose quite a few different options on all of the choices you're gonna choose, from flooring to countertops to doors and everything like that. But now we're in the master retreat. You've got 2 separated sinks. Guys, we got this little one over here. Still gets the job done. Plenty of space for us. And then this large one for her, most likely. This room's gonna have a window in it. You got your stand-alone, modern-looking tub. I like this tub because it's got enough edge right here if you wanted to put a drink or something or candle, whatever, it'll work for you. And you'll see this entire wall right here is all tile all throughout, and it carries all the way into the shower space, floor to ceiling tile, and you got your frameless glass right here. Only thing that would make that better is your bench seats, but we can go to Bed Bath & Beyond and get you a little bench seat for in there. You'll have plenty of space for it. And then where you get your work done after your coffee in the morning. So really cool setup. You'll notice, like, attention to detail like this. You've got these gold mirrors that are framed. Most builders are just gonna have just a mirror there, or one big tall mirror. Wait, I almost didn't show you the closet. That would have been bad. Thank you, Kyle. So here's your closet space. It's nice and echoey in here because you got the hardwood floors in the closet. Usually they put carpet in the closet. So big closet space, plenty of room for a 3rd rack. If you wanted to build this out, make it into a luxurious closet with shelving and all that kind of stuff, That's gonna be something easily obtainable with a closet of this size. So for the square footage of this home, sitting around 2,800 square feet, it definitely feels much bigger, mainly due to the fact that they laid it out very well, the huge windows and the very, very tall ceiling. So we've got a ton of house to show you in the front of the house. Let's show you what's going on in this backyard. All these homes are definitely going to have some high-end back patios with tons of space in them. And if you like to hang out outside on your larger lot, which I'm assuming you do, if you look at a house like this is a great spot for it. So you'll see that you've got all this room for seating over in this section. They've extended this patio out to where they have an additional table area as well as a fire pit. And a huge plus that you're not gonna see in too many homes, especially in the price point that we're looking at with everything else offered, is your own high-end outdoor kitchen space. So if you're a guy, you're gonna absolutely love this setup. You've got your 2 glass sliders, tons of space. This will be an option that you can choose to do. If you don't wanna do it with Highland, you can probably save some money and do it after the fact. I can definitely send you some connections, but this is on their standard 88-foot wide lots. These are gonna be about 1/3 of an acre. So if you're looking for a larger lot that's not on an acre, this is about as big as you're going to see. And I do want to point out how wide this is, as well as your additional garage space right here, which is a really, really cool setup. You've got a doorway into that extra garage. So if you wanted to make that into like an additional office space, a little hangout area, game room, put your own golf simulator in there, you can. And you'll see that you also have a little courtyard section that's gated to get into part of the backyard space and home, and it's got a seating area as well. So a really cool setup out here that you're just not gonna see many of these out here like this. You've got parks and everything surrounding here. This one has basketball courts right behind us. So just wide open green space, rolling hills, just a really beautiful area. We've got a lot more home to show you, so let's go back inside. So my name is Preston Gale. I'm a local realtor here in the Dallas, Texas area that's helped hundreds of families relocate here. So if you're having any thoughts of moving to the Dallas area, please don't be shy. Give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I'd love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. So we're back here at the entryway, actually not even close to it, but you can see the entryway and just see how long, tall, and vast this entryway is. It is absolutely gorgeous. And we're gonna walk into the first bedroom right off of the kitchen area, and it is an ensuite. Actually, it is an ensuite, but it's a Jack and Jill bathroom. We'll show you in just a second. So a pretty good sized room. All these rooms are gonna have the extremely tall ceilings. So it looks like 11 feet tall in here. So it feels way bigger than it probably is, but a great bedroom. You've got the luxury carpet in here, not the shag looking carpet. Your big tall windows like we've seen in the rest of the house. You've got a walk-in closet right here. And then this is going to be the Jill Jack, Jack Jill bathroom. So you're gonna have your own sink just for you. The good news is these close off. So you do have some privacy from your brother, sister, whatever. And now we're gonna have to get tight in here, Kyle. Linen closet inside the bathroom. You see we got the tub shower combo right here. And this is going to lead into the next bedroom. So you're gonna have the same setup with a sink right here, and it can close off once again for privacy. So this is the next bedroom that they have made into their yoga studio. So this must be a young couple that just didn't have kids, is my guess. They like to put on yoga in one of the bedrooms, but I guess they're just showing you what you can do with this space. I'm not gonna do any yoga for you here today. I haven't stretched in quite some time, but definitely need to. But you're gonna have the same window, same setup here, and then another walk-in closet space right over here in the corner. Still got those really tall ceilings. So just so you don't get lost, because you're gonna get lost, we are back here just a little bit ahead of where we were just a minute ago, and I want to show you this real quick before we pass it, and that is your media room space. So not a huge space, but they're gonna have larger floor plans with much bigger media rooms, but it definitely gets the job done. It probably feels a little bit tighter in here because they have this huge wraparound couch. Got your TV set up over here. It looks like, I don't know, it's like a 80, 100-inch TV. Beautiful TV, great setup, tall ceilings, nice and secluded, no windows in here, so it's nice and dark. And you've got the 2 sliding barn doors right here, which is a nice touch. So Now we're gonna go back through this way. Didn't want you to get lost. Show you your half bathroom. Got a nice little luxurious half bath for your guests that are coming to hang out. There's that bedroom we just came from. More linen closets here. And then this is going to be the 4th bedroom. So this is the front of the house now. We're very close to it. We're gonna show you the bedroom first. So huge ceilings once again. You got the big window with the shutters. Highland always puts the shutters in their model homes. If you wanted to get these done, they'll have a contact and I will have a contact for you. If that's not your style, we can get you somebody that's gonna do something a little bit different. Same walk-in closet that we saw in the other homes. Same luxurious carpet. Got another linen closet, nothing exciting there. And then this is going to be your ensuite bathroom. So you got the frameless glass right here. The tile that goes all the way to the ceiling, feels nice and luxurious, totally different as far as color scheme and everything that we've seen in the rest of the bathrooms. So really cool setup, nice and private. It's down this long hallway that we just walked down a few times. So you're gonna have little to no noise when somebody's staying here, which is a huge plus. And now we're back towards the front of the house. If you're wondering what this doorway is, this would be closed off. That is your garage space, but right now the sales rep's office. So this has your 8-foot modern door right here in the front of the house. I do want to point out this entryway. They even put wallpaper on the ceiling with all these really cool chandeliers right here. Really cool lighting, just nice and modern touches. Wallpaper's making a comeback. And then your office space right here at the traditional space in the front of the house. Really good setup, maybe a little bit smaller than the bedrooms that we saw. So no, of course, no closet, but really cool, nice tall ceilings, and then these huge windows up front. I think this is a great space. The only thing that you'll see sometimes in these homes is they'll have the additional cabinetry built up to the top. So there's something that you could do later on, or if you decided to build, you could do that as well. So lots of detail in this home. One more look at this amazing, beautiful long entryway. But Highland does a really, really good job with these 1-story floor plans. They're also gonna have the larger 2-story floor plans in the other communities, but these are gonna range from around 2,500 square feet up to just under 4,000 square feet. That's some great pricing for these size lots and size homes. So let's get outside, talk a little bit more about this location and get into pricing. So we are back outside at this gorgeous home, and I want to show you that you've got this nice oversized front patio space as well to sit and enjoy your beautiful views out in this wide open, vast neighborhood. It is wide open compared to the majority of neighborhoods, especially master plan communities like this one. And you'll see the attention to detail continues on the outside with these beautiful, what is that, cedar? I think it's cedar. Cedar beams all throughout. Even the shutters are nice and modern. You got the black trim. It's just a really good overall look. All these step downs, just a really cool lot. You can do a lot with a big lot. And usually we're sitting on much, much smaller lots than this. And you've got parks all the way around here. You'll see if your kids are playing baseball, you literally walk right down the street. So one of my favorite communities up here in the Sherman, Texas area. And I do want to also point out, you've got these really long, wide open driveways. So if you have family in town, you got people visiting, they don't all have to park out on the street. They've got the salt finish driveway, which is a nicer high-end finish than you're gonna see most of the time. You've got your garage space over here, as well as that one we showed you earlier. Tons of space if you want to put a basketball goal. And then this is the additional entrance if you didn't need to go through the garage. Can literally, we're gonna put some WD-40 on that. But you got this little patio space right here as well. They put a little seating area. It enters into your backyard space. And then, like I said earlier, if you didn't want to use this for garage, you wanted to use this as like an extra office space, game room, maybe an in-law suite, whatever, you could do that with this space as well. Right now, that's the builder's office as of the making of this video. So as far as pricing goes, This particular floor plan is going to be sitting in the low 600,000s. If you're going to build their most affordable floor plan out here, it's still sitting at 2,770 square feet all on one floor, and that one's going to be in the upper 500s. If you build their largest floor plan just under 4,000 square feet, you're going to be sitting in the low 700s. Now that may sound a lot here in Sherman, which in Sherman that's going to be on the higher end, but this house right here on a lot this size in Frisco, Salina, Prospered, we're sitting well over $1 million. They actually have a lot in Salina that's on 100 foot with Huntington Homes, which is the higher end version of Highland Homes that is currently listed at $3.5 million. So just put that in perspective, and this is an amazing deal. Now, if this price range doesn't work for you, but you want a home very similar to this one, just on a smaller end, check out this neighborhood right here, Heritage in Sherman, Texas, right down the street. Half of the price, actually less than half the price. And if you want to see homes like this in Rockwall, Texas, with a very, very low tax rate, check out this neighborhood, Quail Hollow, right here. And remember to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, and I'd love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. Hope to see you around town.